are in hour number 2, and we are about to go up to hour number 3. But I'm gonna tell you guys, um, I'm gonna tell you guys like this. So I'm reading the comments, and I read what Mr. Dawk said. Mr. Dawk's made a comment about child support. Jay made a comment about child support, and so as a person that's that is spearheading this operation, it is only right that I give y'all another perspective. Child support are none of those things. Child support is not entrapment. Child support is not the slave mentality. Child support is stupid to the extreme. If just listen from my perspective of this. If the only narrative you can come up with is what it's doing to you, then you will fear it. If that's all you're going to do, if every time somebody say child support and the only thing you can think about when it comes to child support is what it's doing to you, I'm going to have to ask you guys, man, to open up your mind. Imperial, Mr. Dawks, um, Jay, Dave made a comment about child support. Um, David made a comment about child. I said Dave made a comment. Uh, Miss Gloria, Miss Lucas said I would have took the money. She wanted child support. Okay, let's talk about that for a second. Let's be clear. Let's be clear about something. If you think that child support it entraps you, I seen that comment. I seen entrap, slave. I've heard them all. And it's slave you, this and that. Child support is the almighty big dundada. When I was uh um when I brought a my first Audi, I was paying $700 a month for it. All right, 700 and some change. Uh, the cars that I have now, the couple of BMWs that I have, I paid cash for those. The 7 Series, I financed that, but I put enough down. My payment was only 150. Um, I'm trying to get okay. Let's go to it like this. My Kia Optima Hybrid that I brought in 2016. Uh, I was paying 803 a month for that car, but that wasn't my car. I had all the BMWs by that time. I only brought that to do Uber and Lyft, just like I got the Prius now to do when I don't do it now. I don't do it no more. Uber and Lyft. But what I'm saying is, I got the right tool for the job. So the $803 a month that I was paying for the Kia at the time, I didn't see that like that. But what I'm saying to you is, I never had an $800 a month child support payment. I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at a 3500 Dodge Ram 3500 dually Cummins diesel engine. The payment's going to be $760 a month. I've never had child support that high. Your rent, not that high. And I never had nothing. What I'm saying to you is, uh, Cam said they do treat you bad in the courts, though. That's because you perceive it to be bad. That's what we're talking about there today. You perceive giving you a day, stripping you of your responsibilities and giving it to one person. You call that being bad. That's what you perceive to be bad. I'll get to that in a second. I'll get to that in a second. So let me break it down like this. Once again, you guys, you run around here and you allow a woman to tell you that a woman's job is priceless. A mother's job is never done. We will all agree to this. Miss Gloria would agree to that sentiment, but Miss Gloria is not in this situation. So once again, so let's break it down like this. Atia Bradley, I was paying $17.10 a month. Atia Bradley took me down for $249, $259. So Atia Bradley gave me a $1,450 a month discount. How is child support being bad? How is that being bad? How is child support being bad if it gave me a discount? I don't hear nobody. Oh, I ain't done with you yet. I'm not done with you yet. Y'all know how I do my math. So let's go with the $259 a month that Atia Bradley took me to court for. She took me to court for $259 a month and laughed at me when she did it, by the way. But y'all claim child support is a bad thing. All right? So let's go with $259 a month. We're going to divide that by a week because 4 weeks in a month. So according to this calculator, and it's fast and it's accurate, I was paying $64.75 a week in child support. But hold on, Slick. Hold on, Mr. Child Support is the bad God, Dundada. There are 7 days in a week. So we got to divide that $64.75 by 7. According to my trusty calculator, that's $9.25 a day. Tell me what parenting job could you be a parent for at $9.25 a day? Oh, but wait a minute. I'm jumping the gun here because there are 24 hours in a day. So according to my calculator, Atia Bradley, her job, because they say a mother's job is priceless, but they run the child support and then put a price on it. Y'all just don't look at it that way. Don't forget, Cam, I'm going to get you in a second. 38 cents an hour is what I was paying in child support. 38 cents an hour. That pay in Guatemala has a lot in common. Because you can't, anytime you make that type of money in the U.S., you going to jail. You got labor laws. You got the Employment Commission calling you up. Yes, this guy says you only paid him 38 cents an hour. I like that. My man Jay says, I'm putting my chips on the league, bruh. I appreciate you. You said you all in? My man. Now let's get to what Mr. Cam said. Cam said, well, they do treat you bad in family courts, though. It's what you perceive bad to be. Going to be honest with you, Cam, that was me a long time ago. So they treat you bad. Okay. They treat you bad. I would ask you to be more specific when you talk about bad, but I got a pretty good idea as to what you mean. So we're going to talk about you getting treated bad. So I want to make sure we clear. I have never heard a woman that had a baby by a no good man say, I don't want him around. Every time I hear a woman talk about a no good man, it's he don't come around, he don't care, I gotta make him do this, I gotta. You know what that get replaced with? When you do it without being asked. That's what that gets replaced with. See, if you one of those dudes like I was, when you was one of those dudes that I was, the woman don't have to say that. See, let me tell you why Cam said that. A woman has an agenda. That woman gets up, she runs to court and says to the courts, I know how y'all do men under the context of the law. They do this because it's profitable. For every case that the court have open, they get money from every case that county have open. They get money from the from the state. It's like welfare. Oh, we got a 3,500 case workload. We need more money, and that's how they get money. This is why women go down there and they allow women. It's all for money. You got to know this whole process from day one to the end. Please allow me to continue. Because Cam said they do treat you in court, though. Now, I did say, and I quote, I think that all the women should get together and sue the courts because child support is bamboozled. Because Atia Bradley's sentiments wasn't the same. After I allowed her to say, okay, that's what you want, I'm going to give you what you want. Then it was, I don't want this. Go back to paying for school. Go back to picking her up, please. No, I'm going to give you what you want. So when you say they do treat you bad in courts, no, you allow them to treat you bad. You must not have been here long. I don't get treated bad when I go to court. I don't go to court to fight. I go to confirm my victories. I don't go to court and go back and forth. I don't do that. That's not my thing. I tell them on my petition when I file it, this is what's going to happen. If it don't, I'll take the judge. I'll have the judge. I'll draft up a complaint to the judge and file it in federal court. Then the judge can tell them why this is happening. You got a woman on Section 8. You don't go to court and say, how is this woman able to afford a child if she's on welfare? Y'all don't say those things. Y'all go to court on some old, hey, go easy on my booty hole. What do I hold on to right here? Oh, yeah, hold on to those handrails. My booty, ow, ow, ow. I don't do that. I'm tired, son. I'm tired, son. I don't do that. I don't do that. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't go in there and don't feel like I'm a criminal. I've never committed a crime in my life. I'm going to go in there and act like I did something wrong? Nah, we're going to pass on that. We're going to pass on that. Not interested in that, not even a little bit. Appreciate you guys for being here. Album number 2 is in the books. Album number 3 coming up here on WDAD98.3.com FM. I'm Chris One of the Chris One Radio Group. We'll be right back with hour number